Up in my garment, feeling no shame. Sun is up and making me feel.
We are in the Jeep today, as you can see, the Jeep Grand Cherokee that I just rebuilt, and we're testing it out, taking it around Utah Lake, which is a beautiful area here in Utah County, and gonna try to get the emissions passed. Right now, I have tried to pass the emissions and it won't pass because it hasn't been driven long enough, and I've disconnected the battery since that, so I need to go about 70 to 100 miles at various speeds to be able to reset all of like the catalytic converter and the emissions stuff that has to be tested. So I've done a ton of work on this thing, just actually an ungodly amount of stuff, and finally I'm able to drive it and get out here and, you know, all that stuff. So today going on a little cinematic journey around Utah Lake in the Jeep Grand Cherokee. So currently I actually don't have any license plates on this Jeep. I have insurance on it, but I haven't got it registered, or I haven't, you know, went and got plates yet. So technically I'm driving illegally, but I can't pass emissions yet. So I have to pass emissions before I can actually get registered. So it's kind of like a dilemma where I can't really do the right thing, but I could get temporary plates, but I don't want to do that. That's kind of a waste of time, you know, because then I just go get normal plates anyway. So we're raw dogging it today a little bit. We're avoiding the law, maybe. So currently, as you can see, I have already went 7.6 miles, meaning I only need to go about 10 to 12 times the distance. Utah Lake. Woo! Beautiful. Mr. Jeep. I gotta find a name for the Jeep. I'm thinking Lenny, but I need you guys' opinions. I need some options, you know? Somehow Lenny fits the Jeep. I don't know why, but we'll see. Onward. So like I mentioned earlier, you guys, I basically rebuilt like most of this car, it feels like. I did the entirety of the entire front end, replaced everything. And out of everything I did, plus I did a whole bunch of other stuff, but out of everything I did, the thing that pissed me off the most is the original owner, or I assume he did it, to the best of my knowledge it was him. He removed the check engine light bulb. So when I bought the vehicle, I actually thought that the check engine light wasn't on, because there's no bulb, it didn't come up, so I figured it just wasn't on. And I asked the dude if it was on, and he said no. And well, looking into it, turns out he removed the bulb. I thought maybe it's just burnt out, like I'll just get a new bulb and replace it. So I pulled the dash out, and the bulb had been removed out of the car. And the check engine light, after getting a new bulb in that works, was on, in fact. So the check engine light was on, and luckily wasn't a big deal. It was only the downstream O2 sensor, which ended up being kind of a problem, and thanks to my dad, he actually basically replaced that for me while I was busy with the phone call. You just had to rethread it and everything, but it was yeah, quite the hassle compared to what it should have been with no check engine light. So that piece kind of just grinded my gears a little bit, you know? The dude lied straight to my face and told me it wasn't on, and in reality he just removed the light because he wanted to sell it, which it was a dirt cheap car, especially for how low of mileage it is, and the body's condition and interior cosmetics are really good. But overall, I'm thinking we've got a good, like a nice adventure vehicle at this point. I'm excited because I put a lot of work into this. I spent a lot of hours just on this car at this point, and it's kind of cool seeing it all to come together. This is the first time I've really built or redone or whatever. I put a lot of work into this car, and it's cool. The van, I did stuff that wasn't necessary. It was cool, but this is a little different, and it feels good to like have a vehicle that really wasn't functional and driving all that well, going to a vehicle that I feel like is functioning and driving well. And in theory, I could still crash and burn and die on this drive, but it feels a lot better than it did before, so that's cool. That's really cool. It feels good. And time to shoot some guns. Got a perfectly good iPad here, but I can't log into it because it's not mine, so it's time to blow this thing up. You might not like guns, but you can't tell me that doesn't look fun. I mean, come on. Does that really not look fun to you? Okay, here we go. Well, if you've ever been curious about what a smashed bullet looks like after you shoot it, there you go. Check those bad boys out. Smushed pieces of lead right there. You can kind of see the end of that one is, yeah, interesting, eh? Okay, well, I still have a mission today. I've only went about 25 miles out of the 100 or 75 I need to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back on the road. God, this is just a beautiful area, you guys. Oh my. Apple orchards. We got the lake down there through a blurry window. But look at those mountains. That's why I love Utah right there. Oh my gosh. It's just hard to beat that. And that's your view. Not bad. All right, guys, I just hit 77 miles, so technically I should be good, and I should be able to pass emissions technically, or at least test emissions, and it should be ready. I'm not sure if it actually will be. I'm on the freeway right now driving. Luckily, I haven't hit death wobble yet, but yeah, we're cruising. By the time I get home, I'm sure I'll be around 85 or 90 miles, but I'm gonna head home now and get settled in, and tomorrow we'll probably go test emissions, or I'll go test emissions. That way we can see if it'll pass, and then we can go on to Wyoming with it. So anyways, see you at home. Boom, we ended up with 85.6 miles, and I think hopefully that's enough to get it what we need, you know. I just want to pass emissions. After that, I've got this car complete. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little adventure I had today. It was kind of just like a fun experiment for me, because I really like making these videos where it's with my nicer camera instead of just my phone or whatever. But I really enjoyed kind of just doing some cinematic shots, or trying. I don't know how good I am at it. Either way, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, whatever that may be, because life's crazy right now, and as always, actually. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.